Good morning! Ayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevreuse still not joining us today?
Probably not. Director Furina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the 4 corners of Tibet.
Later.
Excuse me, everyone. Before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris.
The good news is that we're almost done filming now.
That's great news.
Let's get the show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. Ayato should be here any minute. Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up. Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. What's wrong? Something the matter?
What's happening?
Huh? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem.
Let's give it another try. Action!
What's happening? What's happening to my camera?
Don't tell me. This one is broken too. Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these 2 today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today.
A few moments later.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off.
Let's get back to filming. Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Wait, well, what did you say? Oh, unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
We're back.
Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Oh.
Huh? In the sewers?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it.
Oh, you scared me for a moment there. I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Much later.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The 2 Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support. Anyway, now it's time to party!
Party! Paimon wants to party! Let's go chat with someone. Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
This guy is a little suspicious if you ask me.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission. When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
How about Furina? Already looking at the desserts?
Oh, my darling clapper loader and camera operator. You've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. Action! 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 The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me?
That's not Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
If we did win the prize, would Furina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine! Furina accepting the Furina Award and holding a Furina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now.
Ah, someone who doesn't want any more attention, huh? Alright. What about you guys?
I was thinking, if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew? Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier. But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival is over.
So, Shiori, what do you have to say?
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days?
You're
Do you
really
happen to
sus.
know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight.
I might take off shortly.
Oh no!
What is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse. Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me?
Pretty please, Mr. Morris.
All right.
12 seconds later.
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy! It wasn't me! I'm not the killer!
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant, the one with a photo of you two inside.
The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Chevreuse of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
You're under arrest too, Prop Manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer. Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course.
Chevreuse, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the Second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right, I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Eliza. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
2 children? You mean...
Yep.
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Eliza, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. We resolved to get our revenge. That's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much. I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. So, I decided to play along. Besides, Why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
You know what he has done. Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge. That is why we are the nation of justice.
Chevreuse, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
The movie is now based on a true story.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
That's a fast transition. What they're doing with their transitions from their cutscenes are really spot on by this point.
Much later.
Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
I would have helped him get his revenge. Just kidding.
Is that so? Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
Sure.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Yeah, she handles it like a musket. Whoa, what? I think I've never even tried to swim yet.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh wait, I have to start it all over.
Oh, we weren't waiting.
No,
5 minutes later.
Oh, that felt good. Come on, let's walk a bit more.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now.
And the winner of the Furina Award for the first Mongolia Film Festival is... The Two Musketeers!
We won! We really won!
Please welcome to the stage the producer of The Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Director Furina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!